Ah, ramen. More than just noodles and broth, it's a warm hug on a cold day. It's a symbol of comfort and connection in Japan. Picture this, bustling streets, steam rising from tiny ramen shops. Inside, people slurp down their noodles with gusto. Each slurp tells a story of dedication, of tradition, of pure deliciousness. From humble beginnings, ramen has captured hearts and stomachs worldwide. Today we journey into its world. Ready to create your own ramen story? Let's begin. No ramen is complete without its heart, the noodles. These delicate strands are the soul of the dish, providing texture and substance that complement the rich broth and toppings. Springy, chewy, and bursting with flavor, homemade noodles elevate your ramen experience. Unlike store-bought varieties, homemade noodles have a unique texture that absorbs the broth beautifully, making each bite a harmonious blend of flavors. We start with simple ingredients: bread flour, water, salt, and a touch of kansui. Alkaline mineral water that gives ramen noodles their signature yellow hue and bouncy texture. Kansui is essential. It's what sets ramen noodles apart from other types of noodles, giving them their unique bite and color. Kneading is key. It develops the gluten, creating those delightful chewy strands. This process is crucial as it ensures the noodles have the right amount of elasticity and strength to hold up in the hot broth without becoming mushy. After a rest, we roll out the dough thin and wide. This step is important to achieve the perfect thickness, ensuring the noodles cook evenly and have a consistent texture throughout. Finally, we cut them into noodles ready to swim in our flavorful broth. The cutting process determines the final shape and size of the noodles, which can vary depending on the type of ramen you're making. Whether thin and straight or thick and wavy, each style brings a different experience to the bowl. Cooking the noodles is an art in itself. They need to be boiled just right, not too long to avoid losing their springiness, and not too short, to ensure they are fully cooked. Timing is everything. Once cooked, the noodles are quickly drained and added to the steaming broth. This immediate transfer helps them soak up the flavors while maintaining their texture. The result is a bowl of ramen that's a perfect balance of textures and flavors. The noodles, with their springy bite, complement the rich savory broth, creating a comforting and satisfying meal. So next time you enjoy a bowl of ramen, take a moment to appreciate the noodles. They are more than just a component, they are the heart and soul of this beloved dish. The broth is the soul of ramen, a melody of flavors that harmonizes with every other ingredient. There are endless variations, each with its unique character. We'll focus on a classic tonkatsu broth. Pork bones simmer for hours, their essence transforming the water into a rich, creamy delight. We add kombu, or kelp, for umami depth and aromatic vegetables for sweetness. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. Patience is vital. This slow, simmering process extracts every ounce of flavor. While the broth simmers, we create the tear, a concentrated seasoning that adds a punch of flavor. Soy sauce, mirin, and sake dance together, creating a salty and slightly sweet base. Next, we craft our aroma oil. Gently infused with garlic, ginger, and scallions, this oil adds another layer of complexity to our broth. These elements, added just before serving, are the final brushstrokes on our ramen masterpiece. No ramen is complete without toppings, and what better way to crown our bowl than with tender, flavorful chashu pork belly. We marinate the pork belly in a mixture of soy sauce, mirin, sake, ginger, and garlic, allowing it to soak up all those wonderful flavors. Then we sear it until golden brown and braise it until incredibly tender. The result? Melt-in-your-mouth slices of pork belly, bursting with savory goodness. Section 6. The perfect ramen egg. A jiggly delight. Next, let's talk about the ramen egg. Soft-boiled to perfection, with a jammy yolk that oozes richness into the broth, it's a must-have topping. We'll gently lower eggs into simmering water, cooking them for precisely 6.5 minutes. A quick ice bath stops the cooking process, and then we peel them carefully, revealing silky, smooth eggs. Marinated in a soy sauce mixture, they develop a beautiful brown exterior and an explosion of flavor. Section 7. A sprinkle of magic toppings galore. Welcome to the world of ramen toppings, where each ingredient adds its own special touch to your bowl. From the traditional to the adventurous, the possibilities are endless. Beyond chashu and eggs, a world of toppings awaits. Chashu pork with its tender, melt-in-your-mouth texture and soft-boiled eggs with their rich, creamy yolks are just the beginning. Each topping adds a unique texture and flavor dimension to your ramen. Imagine the burst of flavors and the symphony of textures with every bite. Freshly chopped green onions offer a sharp bite, adding a refreshing contrast to the rich broth. Their vibrant green color also adds a visual appeal to your bowl, while nori seaweed provides a savory depth. This dried seaweed, when rehydrated in the broth, releases a subtle umami flavor that enhances the overall taste. Menma, fermented bamboo shoots, add a satisfying crunch. Their slightly tangy flavor and firm texture make them a delightful addition to any ramen bowl. And for a touch of whimsy, we have narutomaki, fish cakes with a delightful pink swirl. These playful toppings not only add a pop of color but also a mild, fishy flavor that complements the other ingredients. Don't be afraid to experiment. Add your favorite vegetables, mushrooms, or even tofu for a vegetarian twist. The beauty of ramen is its versatility, allowing you to customize it to your liking, or even a sprinkle of chili flakes for a spicy kick. Whether you prefer a mild heat or a fiery explosion, chili flakes can elevate your ramen experience to new heights. So go ahead, get creative and make your ramen truly your own. Section 8. The joy of creation, your homemade masterpiece. With every element prepared, it's time to assemble our ramen masterpiece. We cook the noodles until al dente, then drain them carefully. Ladle the hot, flavorful broth into a bowl. Add the noodles, ensuring they're submerged in the savory liquid. Now for the grand finale. Arrange your toppings with care, creating a visually stunning and incredibly delicious bowl of ramen. Section 9. Embrace the slurp. A delicious adventure awaits. Welcome to the world of ramen, where every bowl tells a story. From the rich, savory broth to the perfectly cooked noodles, each element plays a crucial role in creating a symphony of flavors that dance on your palate. Congratulations, you've embarked on a culinary adventure, crafting a bowl of ramen that reflects your passion and creativity. The journey of making ramen is as rewarding as the final product itself. It starts with selecting the freshest ingredients, from the vegetables to the proteins and, of course, the noodles. Each step, from simmering the broth to assembling the toppings, requires patience and care. Now it's time to savor the fruits of your labor. As you sit down to enjoy your creation, take a moment to appreciate the effort and love that went into every bite. The first taste is always the most magical, a culmination of hours of preparation and cooking. Pick up your chopsticks, inhale the intoxicating aroma, and take a hearty slurp. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water, a tantalizing preview of the flavors to come. As you take that first slurp, let the warmth of the broth envelop you, bringing comfort and joy with every sip. Let the flavors wash over you, appreciate the textures, and revel in the satisfaction of creating something truly special. Notice the balance of flavors, the umami of the broth, the chewiness of the noodles, and the crunch of the fresh vegetables. Each bite is a testament to your culinary skills and creativity. Making ramen from scratch is a labor of love, but the results are incredibly rewarding. The process teaches patience, precision, and the importance of each ingredient. It's a journey that transforms simple components into a complex and delicious dish. So go forth, experiment, and discover the endless possibilities of this beloved Japanese dish. Whether you stick to traditional recipes or create your own unique version, the world of ramen is vast and full of potential. Each bowl is a new adventure, a chance to explore flavors and techniques. Enjoy the process, share your creations, and most importantly, have fun with it. Happy cooking!